guys! In today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression and comparison swatches for the new Tom Ford First Frost palette. This is what it looks like. I haven't even touched it yet. I did a little photo shoot for it, but I wanted to do a first impressions on camera because it is new, and I was really excited for this to come out. I purchased all of the ones from last year's collection. It was my first things from Tom Ford, and I absolutely love the formula. So I will be comparing it to the Soleil Neige, and then I would like to compare it to Nude Dip as well, and possibly a couple shades from the other ones from last year's collection, but the other two palettes don't resemble this one at all, so if you had those and purchased this, you would get completely different looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my entire base. Okay, we are ready to go. I did just want to say this little pink mirror that I've been using is from the Drunk Elephant skin set that I got for their holiday collection. It's a really nice mirror. It's got a zoom inside and then just a regular side, and it's really cute. Okay, so let's get into the palette. I'm going to swatch it first. I think I'm gonna try to swatch it in the middle of my hand. And now for my swatches, I'm probably gonna just go, make sure I don't have any concealer on my hand actually. I'll probably probably go around the pan a couple times. 10 times. Okay. This is not gonna help you at all. Okay, so let's do, there's the first shade, there's the second shade. This is kind of hard when you can't see what you're doing actually, and trusting the camera. It's the third, that's really, really pretty. And then that's the fourth shade. Wow, this is actually really pretty. I love more neutral, cool toned pinks, and that was the biggest complaint I had about last year's quad, was it was, I'm just gonna edge these swatches here. Let's give them a little bit of last year's quad was just very peachy, and I mean, I guess I knew that when I bought it, but sorry. I really do not like this shade here in the original quad, but let's swatch them. And I feel like that one's not even comparable to any of the ones in here. You see, I mean, this shade's really cool because it's pretty much my exact skin tone. This shade, that second shade, I felt like I could never get it to show up on me, and I'm I don't know why. And then the bottom shade I would say is kind of comparable. However, I am really into using shimmery browns to deepen up an eye look instead of like a typical matte. So I don't mind having extra shimmery browns. And then this is Nude Dip, which is not very similar, but I figured I would swatch it anyway because Tom Ford quads are a bit of an investment. Oh, this is gonna be kind of hard. Again, the Nude Dip is cooler in my opinion. And then this is more like neutrally pink. And then this was the warmer peachier one, which again, I actually almost thought of decluttering Soleil Neige. So I really, to me, it was just, this shade was so lackluster. And I don't use these wet because quite frankly, I don't have the patience or I don't have the time for that. I just want to slap them on, you know? So I'm going to use this today. I think I might be able to use all the shades. I suppose I could, but I would say I'm feeling more of using 3 of the shades, but it's all right. I cannot zoom you in properly because this is an iPhone. We're gonna just do the best that we can here. Well, I don't really, I'm going to take a matte shade just to throw in the crease. I guess I'll just take the bronzer. Just something so my eyelid isn't sticky in one spot and not the other. This is the Wayne Goss number 3. This is just to give it a little something. You don't have to do this. I wanted to, so I did. Okay, let's do something smaller. Let me take, yeah, we're just gonna use this Sonia G Classic Crease Brush, and I'm going to go into the 3rd shade. So this is just one of the browns, but it's a lighter brown, and I'm just going to throw that into the crease. Okay. I feel like it's a bit lighter than I normally would do for a crease shade, but still pretty. Okay, I'm gonna deepen it up with the darkest brown. Oh, I really like this dark brown. That's very pretty. Again, that's been one of my go-to things, is to use all shimmers, honestly, besides, of course, just a transition shade to get the look started, but all shimmers have kind of been my go-to. I do apologize if the quality is hard to see. I am on an iPhone. Okay. Okay, I don't mind that. I'm gonna just take the clean, or the wing, I think it's the right Wayne Goss brush that we used for the, just the crease shade, just to kind of blur that edge. And then for the pink shade, oops, sorry, I am gonna take a Smith Cosmetics 253 brush. These are my favorite brushes to lay down product, and I do use this a lot with the other quads that I have from him. And okay, I'm gonna go in with my finger. I don't have time for that. There. Yeah, what a world of difference. So I feel like this is a pink with a little bit of a gold in it. Very pretty. I'm gonna take the 3rd darkest shade on my finger. I do use his palettes a lot with a finger because I feel like, because it's the shimmer is quite forgiving. And the formula is, again, so nice and easy. However, for the inner corner, I don't like to use a finger because that would just be way too big. So this is the lightest shade. I typically kind of go up a little high with my inner corner shimmer. Personally, I never put anything on my brow bone. I'm not that kind of girl, not that kind of person. But overall, it does create a really simple eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do my other eye. Alright guys, this is the completed eye look with the Tom Ford First Frost palette. I just threw on some Too Faced mascara, and for my lips I'm using the Dose of Colors Minnie Mouse Bow-Tiful lipstick. I thought it was more cool toned than this, but I guess it's not. I did just want to, go over everything one last time. Again, here is the palette. Here are the swatches. I did run over them again just to intensify them so you could truly see the colors. I feel like this formula is exactly the same as Nude Dip in my opinion, which I'm very glad about because I didn't like most of the formula in the Soleil Neige. And I'll just show you a comparison one last time. And then against the Nude Dip. And then just so that you can compare in case you have the other ones from last year, these again, they're completely different color stories, but just so you could see them next to each other, if you're on the fence. I tend to use brands together when I do my eyeshadow, so I'll pull out all my Tom Ford quads and mix and match and do whatever. So there's that, and I did want to say it does come with that little plastic slip that goes over them, and it does come with two little brush applicators, or mainly sponge. So two of them are sponge, traditional sponge applicators, and then you have this pointy one and this tiny little brush. Personally, I do not use these. And then it does come with its protective pouch. I just leave the pouch in the bag, I put the applicators in the pouch, and then I put it away. Again, I love using Tom Ford eyeshadows. I love the experience. I love how easy they are to work with. Personally, for me, I have mainly used them with just my fingers to just kind of throw them on. Yes, I'll use a brush for my crease shade. I feel like that's the only time where you kind of need it, but I love going in with the darkest color on my outer corner with just my pinky, and then putting my lid shade on with any of my other fingers, and then tapping my inner corner on with whatever, honestly, clean finger that I have. I would definitely recommend it if you are thinking about getting it. Again, do your research because it is a little bit of an investment, but if you like Tom Ford eyeshadows and this color story speaks to you, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Even if you've never tried Tom Ford before and for some reason this color story speaks to you, the formula, in my opinion, is fantastic. And again, you can use them in the crease, you can use them wet. I've never used any of his eyeshadows wet because I think they perform amazingly dry, so I honestly can't imagine how much more intense they would be if they were wet. Alrighty guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and I would love if you would subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and like this video. And if you check the description box, it'll have everything listed that's on my face today, and links to my Instagram if you'd like to follow me over there. I try to post pictures of all my new makeup when it comes in. Lately I've just been taking pictures of whatever sparks joy because I love makeup and I love talking about it and sharing about it. And I hope that you guys do too. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!